Happy Sukkot! This teaching is so epic. Okay, you ready for this? So the Sukkah is called, according to the Zohar, the shade of faith. So the idea is that by sitting in the Sukkah, we get all of our faith for the entire year. That's a pretty huge blessing. So the thing is, where do we get this faith from? And the Kabbalists answer through the schach. The schach is like the leaves at the top of the sukkah. And that through this schach, the schach is if like a channel, it brings down the faith. And then as we sit in the sukkah, it's like we receive that faith during the year. So it's like almost like we get our faith nutrients. Everything we're gonna need, we like download it through this channel of the schach, and then we're good to go. So it sounds like something. It sounds a lot like an umbilical cord. And the sages liken it just to that. And it's like the idea that when a child, a baby, is connected to its parent, to its mother, through the umbilical cord, then it downloads, it channels all of that yummy nutrients into itself, into its life, for everything it's going to need for the coming year. So here's the thing. We just spent the last month plus connecting to God, making that connection, creating that channel. And then the reward on Sukkot, we sit connected to ourselves and to others and to God, and we merit God's mama's provisions through that beautiful channel. That, like, when it's a baby, it's an umbilical cord, and when it's us, or us even as a baby in the sukkah, we just like basically surround ourselves and ingest this faith. So it gets cooler. Yeah, if the schach is like the umbilical cord, then sitting in the sukkah is much like sitting in the womb of God. Talk about a trippy meditation. Wow, now that's really special and in line. This is not a woo-woo Torah. This is like grounded and founded. Listen how connected it is. So if you're sitting in the womb of God, well, what's a womb called in Hebrew? It's a rechem. The word rechem is the root of the word rachamim, which means compassion. And again, we spent the last month calling out to God as the God of compassion. Harachaman. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum V'Chanun. We've been calling out to God as the God of compassion, and now, as a reward, we sit in that womb, in that rechem, in that compassion. But wait, it gets even cooler. Because in modern Hebrew, there is a word for the waters of the womb. Yeah? You know, the amniotic fluid? It's called mei shefer. It sounds a lot like something that we used in order to tune into divine forgiveness and compassion. Mei shefer. Does it sound like anything? That's right, the shofar. The waters of the shofar. The waters of improvement. Shofar comes from the word improvement, lehishtaper. So now on Sukkot, we sit in the womb of God, the rechem, in the rachamim, in the compassion, in the waters of improvement that we got there through the call of the shofar, these waters of improvement, this mei shefer, and we're connected because we've spent all this time connecting to God through this umbilical cord called the schach. So, I just bless us to trip out on this and to enjoy being in this womb with our brothers and sisters in delight and joy, and just drink up all that beautiful faith that we merit to receive just by sitting in the sukkah with joy.